Speech 1, Self-Introduction Speech. The due date is class meeting number 4. Please make a note of the exact date. The objective of this speech is to reveal something about yourself that you feel comfortable revealing and that helps the class become more familiar with you. Time limit, 4 to 5 minutes. Prepare this speech as per the speech preparation process covered in class and in your readings. The goal of this assignment is to reveal something about yourself that you feel comfortable revealing and that helps your audience become more familiar with you. In order to help you get started with the brainstorming, the first step of the 4-step speech prep process, I've provided some sample questions you can use to brainstorm. You can either use these or devise your own brainstorming questions, as you'll be expected to do in subsequent speeches. Once you have 9 to 10 answers to the brainstorming questions, any one of which could be developed into the content of the body of the speech, you're now ready to move on to the second step of the speech prep process, subject selection. In this step, you must choose the only one, item from the brainstorming list that you will develop into the body of the speech. The sample brainstorming questions are listed on the Speech 1 handout. The content you develop can be either narrative or descriptive, but it must be predominantly one or the other in style. As you develop your content, please remember to apply the tasks for informative speaking. Both your outline and your presentation should reflect these tasks, and they are applied slightly differently depending upon whether you have narrative content or descriptive content. If you find that the content you want to share is a story, you should organize your content according to the tasks for narrative content in the tasks for informative speaking. If you find that you're not telling a story but instead are describing something, you should organize your content according to the tasks for descriptive content in the tasks for informative speaking. With regard to content development, zoom in on the map. When developing your content, it's better to go into detail about one particular aspect of yourself than to give a general overview of random pieces of information about yourself. In fact, you should make it a priority to avoid giving a general overview. If your content is well developed, we still won't know you very well after the speech, but we will know in considerable detail about one aspect of who you are. Here are some important things to remember as you develop, rehearse, and present your speech. Be prepared to speak out in the open without a podium or desk. You should plan to use an exact copy of the outline you hand in, so have 2 copies of it ready, one for me and one for you. The style will be extemporaneous, not read or memorized, but more like a conversation. After the speech, the speaker will be asked to gauge how the speech went. The audience will be asked the same thing. The class should be attentive to the other speakers and be able to ask questions after the speech. Part of the assignment is to observe other speakers and constructively critique their work. Please read and refer to the online readings, all of which are listed on the Speech 1 handout. Please note that I'm specifically looking for you to demonstrate the following: an understanding, application of the tasks to accomplish in the introduction, body, and conclusion for informative speaking, understanding of the 4 main idea criteria, understanding and application of the 3-point outline format, ability to speak extemporaneously, elaborating on points from the outline, ability to develop and present content that is definitively structured as either narrative or descriptive, evidence of being well rehearsed. The speech preparation process. Again, the 4 steps: brainstorming, subject selection, content development, and rehearsal. The due date is class meeting number 4. Please make a note of the exact date. The objective of the self-introduction speech is to reveal something about yourself that you feel comfortable revealing and that helps the class become more familiar with you. Time limit, 4 to 5 minutes.